people ask you what you do for a living, will you fess up and say, I work in pensions? Or will you say, I'm a drug dealer, because that's probably more socially acceptable?
Well, it's comforting to know that I'm allowed to go to the pub. The wife is not very keen on that. No, I tell you, it's one of the great sexual attractiveness elements, is to know people, women flock once they know you work in pensions. Sadly, I'm not a DB type person, but even on the DC thing, it's a very attractive. People ask you questions. They want to know, worried. You can't open a newspaper today, or even the Daily Mail, which doesn't discuss the issue of pensions. I was quite amused. I wasn't going to embarrass Steve Webb, but I don't know if you know that his greatest admirers at the moment are the Daily Telegraph, because he's stopping pensions being paid to child brides in Thailand. And the Telegraph gave him a fantastic write-up this morning and yesterday. I don't think that's really what he came into politics for. But pensions has become a major issue, and it's going to stay that way for the foreseeable future. So I've been very lucky to get into one of the most sexually attractive fields around.
And you've made your mark, because last week you were the recipient of a prestigious award for a lifetime contribution to the world of pensions. Steve was speaking very optimistically about the direction of travel. I don't want to say, was the last 40 years a waste of time for you, but are you comfortable that we are at long last travelling in the right direction and at the right speed?
Okay, well, this is going to be a lovely, a loving, really. Two old guys with white hair sitting on the stage, complimenting me.
I thought I had black hair, now you tell me.
There's no argument, and I'm one of Steve Webb's great admirers. First of all, Alan Pickering's won many more awards, and I've just got one award. And I've just talked about there was a big dinner last week, and Malcolm McLean very kindly offered me the award, and he spent 3 minutes saying what a wonderful guy I was and how right he is. But he spent roughly 20-30 seconds on my pensions career, and roughly 2.5 minutes on my wars with Camden Council and yellow lines and parking, all the rest of it. So I do have a second life, and I'm doing this book on the law yellow lines, 3 volumes. It'll be out in a year or two's time. Let's just go back to Steve Webb. There's no doubt Steve Webb has transformed the pensions landscape. There are 3 big issues in pensions that need fixing. One was the state pension system, which he's subject to the Queen's speech today, is pretty much fixed. I'm not 100% in agreement with everything, but he's really transformed the state pension system, and nobody ever expected him to be able to do it. I don't think he expected